Hello and welcome to the update. I'm Heidi Tiltons. The PM says there's no room for intimidation or threats in Australia after threats against the Victorian and WA premiers. A demonstrator allegedly threatened to kill Daniel Andrews, while Mark McGowan has been targeted by anti-vaxxers in Western Australia. Scott Morrison says he will only support peaceful protest.
Those threats and intimidation has no place in Australia. We're a civil, peaceful society. Where we have disagreements, we don't handle them with violence. And there can be no tolerance for that. And there should be no tolerance for that.
Life is about to return to just about normal in Victoria. From midnight, safety measures will be drastically reduced. Nationwide, 91% of Aussies aged 16 and over have received at least one dose of a COVID vaccine. A radar examination of concrete at the New South Wales mid-north coast home where William Tyrrell vanished from has failed to find any trace of the toddler. AFP officers have been using high-tech equipment to probe the floor of the garage at Kendall. The operation is now focusing on an area of bushland less than a kilometre from the home. Former federal MP Craig Thompson has been granted bail over an alleged migration fraud. He's facing 30 charges. Most relate to fraudulent visa applications that netted at least $2 million. Welcome news on the jobs front today, with 280,000 positions around the country needing to be filled by Christmas, according to new data. But Labor leader Anthony Albanese says people are looking for secure work and higher wages, not just a temporary sugar hit.
This is a government that don't have a plan for secure work, don't have a plan to lift real wages. Labor does have a plan for secure work. We will put secure work into the Fair Work Act as an objective of the Act.
And Iran's Navy is being accused of unsafe and unprofessional conduct after one of its helicopters flew within metres of a US warship in the Middle East. In sport, this year's Boxing Day test will go ahead with up to 100,000 spectators at the MCG. The third Ashes test against England has been given the green light to be played at full capacity, while January's Australian Tennis Open will also be held without a cap on crowds. And the Eels have lost another forward for the 2023 NRL season. Isaiah Papali'i has signed with the West Tigers on a 3-year deal. In entertainment news, Camila Cabello and Shawn Mendes have called time on their fairy tale romance. The couple releasing a short statement declaring their romantic relationship is over, but they'll continue to remain best friends. Pink is hoping to make a full recovery after undergoing hip surgery. The pop star has posted a selfie saying she's spent the last 7 days getting some rest and cuddles from her kids. And Britney Spears is looking to get a cat now that she's been freed from her conservatorship. The pop icon taking to Instagram saying she wants a kitten because they'd have something in common, a love of milk. And that's the latest from the Nova Podcast News team, but we'll see you tomorrow morning for another episode of The Update.